Sure, we'll just go with that. Hello, my name is Rebekah Anderson. This is a personal essay that came out of Raphael's Vital Writing class. It is currently titled Strands. There are two doctors I go to see each year in Boston. One puts drops in my eye, then shines a light in it, which makes me see purple tinted for the next 5.5 minutes. The other runs a pretty routine checkup, then tells me about all the cancers I'm at risk for this year. I sit on his examining table, feeling like a deer in headlights and wondering if I look like one. This is not how it went when I was younger. Then, both exams were done under anesthesia because I could not be trusted to hold still. They said the masks came in flavored, but they all smelled like anesthesia to me. When I woke up, I would suck my thumb, throw up, get a present from the gift shop, and go home. I suppose my parents got the cancer talk. I rarely spoke about the Boston trips to my friends, unless it was to show off my new stuffed animal. I rarely spoke about my disability at all, unless I thought I could get my way by doing so. Sample conversation. That seat is mine. No, it's not. I was here first. I'm legally blind. That seat is mine. As I grew older, I realized that this behavior was less rewarding than I had thought. And what was more, it was at odds with a much more important belief, that I could do anything by myself, thank you very much. The reason that I rarely spoke about the Boston trips was that they made me different, and in my mind, people who were different were either to be avoided or pitied. I would have neither, and so my vision became as much of a secret as I could make it. Unfortunately, when your writing instrument is a 10-pound typewriter-like braille-producing device that goes clunk, 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 ding all class long, it becomes difficult to convince people that you aren't in any way different from them. Luckily, the only thing I loved more than being undifferent was writing. For 5 minutes to work on my stories, I would allow my classmates to believe me the most different person they knew. To feel beneath my fingers the words that had come from my hands and my mind, I would endure their pity, which, incidentally, none of them felt anyway. Looking back on those days, I find that there were two main flaws in my young view of life. The first was, of course, my perception of the word different. Eventually, my classmates informed me that reading Braille, being different, was cool. And when I realized that writers were by definition different, I embraced difference as thoroughly as writing itself. For to give up one was to give up the other. And that, in essence, is the other flaw in my perception, the failure to make connections. Nowadays, when someone uses the word cancer too many times in one conversation, I have to go off and write for a while. I take Baby Apex, the updated version of my Brailler, to the library and write until the panic subsides. What I realize in these times is that I cannot imagine writing any other way. I can imagine the world of sight, but I cannot imagine being able to write in such a world. And to imagine myself not a writer does not bear thinking about. The strands of my life and personality weave themselves into a fine tapestry with a design I can't see. The thread of words has knotted itself inexplicably and irrevocably around my vision. My vision sprang from the gene that lives like fear in every cell of my body, the one that, if activated, will order my body to build what it doesn't need and destroy itself. To cancel out one is to cancel out all the others. So I live. I read, sing, laugh, speak, and cry. I play video games, sleep, and brush my teeth with toothpaste that claims to be peppermint flavored, but actually tastes like anesthesia. I wonder if anyone else has noticed. I usually only bother with what-ifs as they apply to my stories or the future. The past is what it is, and it's all right. The present is pretty good, too.